Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to study about iterative or looping statements in Python. Iterative or looping statement is used in the situation when we need to repeat same statement again and again in program. So there are two types of iterative or looping statements. First one is the counting loop which will run for the fixed number of time, and second is the conditional loop which will run till the condition is true. Every loop construct has a four elements in it: initialization, condition check, loop body, and update statement. We will study these elements one by one in a program. So for loop of a Python is used to repeat itself over a range of value or a sequence. And while loop is a conditional loop that will repeat the instructions within itself as long as a condition remains true. So now we have a demonstration of Python program to see how these loop will work. So here we have a one program to print a mathematical table. So just we need one number from the user, and as mathematical table will print for the fixed number of time from 1 to 10. So I have taken here for loop because for loop is the counting loop. So for this, for is a keyword here, I is a control variable here, and control variable is used going to pick the value from range function. Here in range function we have provided two value 1 and 11. Now I will initialize its value from 1 and it goes till 1 minus 11, that is till 10. Now till the value of I is lesser than 11, this loop will execute. This loop body will execute. So just we are going to see the output of this program. Suppose I am going to enter the value 9. It will produce the result of mathematical table. So now first time the value of I will 1. So here the num is 9, which we have entered here num as a 9. This cross is the symbol because it is in the double quote, so it will appear as it is in the output. And then I is the value 1, and this equal to will appear as it is in the output because it is in the double quotes. And then num into I, num here is a 9 and I here is a 1. So 9 into 1 is 9. So when next time the value of I get incremented as 2, then again 2 is less than 11 and this loop will execute again. So it will produce 9 into 2 equal to 18, because 9 into 2 become 18. Then again when I incremented and it become 3, then again 3 is lesser than 11 and again it will print 9 into 3 equal to 27, and this will goes till the value become more than 10, that is 11. At 11 the loop breaks and the control come out of the loop. So this is the demonstration for the for loop, and now we are going to see one more example to understand how while loop is going to work. So here is the example of while loop. This is a program to calculate the factorial of an entered number, and as we know, when we want to calculate the factorial of a number, the logic is, suppose I want to calculate the factorial of a 3, the factorial will be 3 into 2 into 1, that is 6. So here I need to take one number from the user whose factorial user want to calculate, and now I want to store the result in a variable fact here. So as multiplication is going to done in an expression, so I have initialized it from a 1, and the counter variable is here I, that is initialized by 1. This is the initialization of the loop. Now this while is a keyword, and here I is the control variable, and this is the expression. Here we are going to check the condition that if I is less than equal to num, as num is here 3. So if I is less than equal to 3, then this loop body will execute and it will produce output like fact equal to fact into I. So first I need to run this program so that I can show how it is going to work. So when I run this program, it will ask for a number. Suppose I have entered the value 3, then the factorial will be 6, and this is the right answer. And how it is going to work, because initially the num is 3 here, fact is 1, I is 1, and when we start the while loop, the first value of I is 1, so 1 is less than 3, yes, then it will do the calculation 1 into 1 and store into a fact. Now next time the I get incremented and I become 2, so again it will check the condition, 2 is less than 3, yes, again it will work. Now it become 2 into 1 and the 2 is stored in the fact. Now again I will get incremented and it will become 2 plus 1, that is 3. Now again 3 is less than num, not it is not less, no it is not less than num, but it is equal to num. So again it is true, and this loop, this part of loop body will also get executed and it will give the result 3 into 2, that is 6. Now again I get incremented and it become 4. So when it become 4, then 4 is less than equal to 3. No. Now this condition become false and the control come out of the program, come out of the loop, and it will print the factorial of a number, that is the 6. So I think it is clear to you all, and now I am going to conclude this topic. Thank you.